When you walk in and you know deep down they respect you, but they hate you.
Yeah.
And they are yelling at you and screaming. And when you give your point, I mean, the boos are raining down on you.
And they liked me. They knew they needed it. They knew they did.
Deep down, they love me.
I'm going to tell you a secret. One time the management told me this. They said, we did a focus group. Black people hate you.
Oh, dang.
And I said, no, they don't. And I said, I meet them all the time. They love me. They love me. And they go, and I remember this guy telling me, black people are polite. They're not going to tell you to your face. And I'm like, okay.
I love how we paint everything with this broad brush. Was that Dave Roberts?
His management.
Ding, 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 ding.
Blah, blah, blah. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's connect. Early access, full episodes, the rap, story time, Wileyisms, and support, projecttransition.org below. Let's go. Oh, Will Cain. I got to salute Will Cain because when I first met him and beat it up in the comments, I'm not certain I worked with him on air First Take, but I know I worked with him before. But I was in LA doing Sports Nation and he was doing the rounds and then the Will Cain show and First Take. But I remember this feeling of like, damn, this dude is refreshing because I could tell he was telling his truth. Now, as you learn his truth, you started to learn more about him as a person, the politics, and what he thought about sports and then the drama. We got it. But I love the fact that I was like, he's real. Whatever that is, he's real. And they were calling him like Mini Max. Remember Max Kellerman? And we know Max and his politics, and Max is more left-leaning. And then Will was coming in there like, nah, I'm more right-leaning. And me, I'm more whatever the question is, I got to answer leaning, right? So I've been through the political spectrum of voting for Obama and then hoping to vote for Andrew Yang and Yang Gang. And then next thing you know, you voting for Trump. I'm like, God dang, this is crazy, right? So I've been all over the place. I answer questions. I'm not into grouping. But I saw that this was one guy and probably the only guy that I was like, I don't really know his answer before he says it. But then when he says it, you're like, oh, a lot of them are over there on the right side. But at least he explained himself and he stood 10 toes down. So that's why I got a salute for him. He was refreshing at the time, if you guys were rock and remember that. But I want to go back in time when, and we're going to talk through this because the resistance, this is very dangerous what the executive told him. Now, they try to put that on Dave Roberts. Those who don't know who Dave Roberts is, he runs ESPN, First Take, and a few other shows, etc. Brother, Stephen A. Smith and him rock together, as Dave Roberts has been a great guy from Hello to Me as well. Now, why this is dangerous? I'm going to take you back to my childhood, and there were two decisions that stick out to me in terms of race relations that really nailed this conversation, nailed this point home. One was when rock and roll came to the hood. Now, it probably was already there, but when I became aware of it, I had a best friend who had a father who was in the Vietnam War, so he had traveled the world, and he came back. Everybody else was starting to play rap. Not this man. This man was playing that rock and roll, got me hooked on Van Halen. And I remember, and I don't even know who to attribute this to, so I'm not going to be lazy and say it was black people or white people, but I know I felt resistance because I liked rock and roll too. I was like, this is dope. And it took for like Run DMC and Walk This Way for everybody else to start saying, oh, okay, it's all right. But point being, I remember I was like, I just like the music. It ain't that deep, is it? But we all know that culture has connotation in terms of music and genre. So you don't believe me? You like classical music. Oh, you're smart. Really? No, I just like the, like, you know what I mean? It's not that deep. So I remember that, and I also remember this. I made the right decision when I was riding my bike, and then my boys showed up with some skateboards, and I was like, oh. And then I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. It's too easy to fall off. You roll over a rock and you face planting. And they're like, all right. But I remember people like kind of like pumped that I wasn't riding skateboards and clowning them for riding. I was like, what is this? So we all know the cultural definitions and how lazy that broad stroke can be, black and white. Let's get to Will Cain on ESPN, how dangerous this is. How this statement reduces black people to a monolith. Yep, here we go again. Y'all know black people. What do you mean black people? I'm black and I just said salute to the dude. Obviously, Stephen A. Smith said salute to the dude. He was there all the time, rocking with him, going back and forth, etc., right? And others. Dave Roberts, he ran the show. So obviously salute as well. Like, what? Black people don't rock with you. Like, we got to stop saying stuff that ain't what we're trying to say. It's not it. Like I always say, be specific. And that's hard to say when you're from the West Coast because we say Pacific a lot. Be specific when you're saying stuff, right? Be real. Like be sophisticated enough to get your point off and articulate it. Black people don't like Will Cain. Okay, so what do you mean? Black people don't like Skip Bayless? Nah, they love Skip Bayless. Why they love Skip Bayless? I didn't like Skip Bayless that much when he was killing LeBron. Come on, what you talking about? Like, you making your whole career based off of killing the number 2 player, number 1 player ever? When Jalen Rose came up there, black people love and Skip. Like I could paint this 1,000 ways, but stop putting us in this monolith. Stop putting us in this group setting. Stop it, you know. And then it's also scapegoating black people in this situation. Think about it, because if you're Will Cain, it's like, what are you talking about? You weaponizing racial identity. Like, they don't like me. So now what? He's supposed to be on edge when he go to the show and they doing an appearance and it's all black people there? Or he's supposed to be like, oh, that's the reason why they don't want to have me on the show as much. It's those guys over there. What are you doing? It's just reinforcing dangerous terms like us versus them. And this is the silliness that we all are dealing with, right? This whole false image of what black hostility is. Like, they ain't fucking with you. Like, have you ever heard that white America doesn't like Stephen A. Smith? Have you ever heard that term? Anybody, somebody, anybody, everybody, scream. White people don't like Stephen A. Look, what the fuck? They be putting us in these boxes, man. I'm just telling you, the only box I'm in is no box. But people got to understand that. We need to have more expression. And does every race deal with this? But you need to have more expression of individualism. That's why I just answer questions. I tell you exactly what I do, exactly what I am, exactly where I'm rocking. And if you don't like it, okay. But you got to understand, even if you don't like it, you got to respect it because I am expanding the scope of what you think I am. Just like when people see me, football player, and then they're like, you went to Columbia? Stop yelling, dog. Yeah, you know they invite, smart people to go there, and I did well on one test. You know what I mean? Like, why are you so shocked? I know why you're so shocked, but I want to hear you say it so you can address the stereotypes that you're still perpetuating. So it's just stupid putting that target on black fans and then black colleagues, and he walking around like, who don't like me up in here? Like, and this is the gimmick. ESPN can use that as a marketing tool. They can use that to distract from the real issues. They can use that in so many different ways, right? And play Will Cain and Will Smith. And they can play the audience as well. Oh, well, y'all don't really rock with him. He don't really talk to you guys. He's not really landing with you guys. What do you mean landed? He answered the damn question. He ain't trying to kill LeBron. I like him. It's not that deep. But it also, historically, I know people want to go there. The historical patterns are white victimhood, and I said, oh, this poor announcer, he black people don't like him, so that's why he had a tough time. But if he would have just pandered like Skip did and all the, stop it. No. Like, we know that Skip was pandering because he had the same answer every single time. I respect the Archie Bunker archetype. I respect that. I respect that you were trying to do a role, but damn, dog, when LeBron went 45, 12, and 11, you're like, he was a little fatigued in the fourth quarter. This is really damaging to our people. When I say our people, I mean you and mine, like humanity. I'm into humanity. I know y'all want me to be into other stuff, but I'm not. You know why? Because I done seen all types of people be inflicted with all types of things, and it all comes back down to humanity, right? None of this other stuff even connects us. We try to make the connection, and then you start hearing all skin folk ain't kin folk. What the hell am I supposed to do then? Oh, man, beat it up in the comments. Tell me what you thought when you heard that Will Cain did. Black people didn't like him. Did you like him? Black people especially. Get in them comments. Did you like him or hate him? And more importantly, was it just because of his politics? You knew he was right-leaning. Or was it his takes? Or more importantly, black people stand up. I actually liked him. Right? And white people, y'all jump in this too. Did y'all like Will Cain? Let's have some fun with that. You know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But before we flow, boy, we check in on your blood flow, boy. Are you guys using VINIA? Oh my God, what are you guys doing? Let's keep it real, family. Energy isn't about sugar or caffeine. Nah, none of that fake stuff. It's about blood flowing. When your circulation's strong, the oxygen, the nutrients, they hit your muscles, your brain and heart, and goes where it needs to go. What does that mean? More focus, more alert, and you are ready with more energy. So come on, go to VINIA.com/Marcellus. Use the discount code Marcellus10 for a 10% discount. Who's Marcellus? Me. You know your boy. 10-year NFL All-Pro baller. Had to go after it without VINIA, without this real product. Had to use that fake stuff, sugar and caffeine. Good thing is, it got me up there. Bad thing is, pow. Boy, would you crash sometimes in the middle of the game. So now, in the game of life, I have VINIA. You can too. So make sure you use VINIA in your daily routine. I don't care if you're a dad. I don't care if you're a coach or a chauffeur like me. All the above. You need this to be more focused, more alert, and it helps you be on the go. So go to VINIA.com/Marcellus, Marcellus10 for the discount code, and you will get 10% off. That's VINIA.com/Marcellus. So, you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. Yes, the prettiest beat. Oh, man, I love it, baby. Oh, we got to get into this thing, man. I didn't know I hated Will Cain. I didn't know I was supposed to hate him. I didn't know that I couldn't like him because I'm black and he white. Hey, man, I don't fuck with that dude, man. But you know what? ESPN, y'all ain't slick. Y'all told Will, hey, yo, black folks hate ya. A sister said if you were the last man on the planet, I wouldn't date ya. Network playing games, stirring drama like a baker. Mickey Mouse Mafia, storytelling risk takers. Will woke up chilling, just trying to do the show. Then ESPN slid in like, we gotta let you know. Black people hate ya. Dramatic pause, low tone. Will said, y'all wildin'. Man, just leave me alone. Ooh. Executives lurking like cartoon villains in a cave, trying to light a race war just to boost the ratings wave. ESPN the ops, yeah, they messy with precision, playing chess with race talk. We're just caught in a collision. Ooh, they whisper in his ear like some gossiping teens, trying to make a beef with whole communities unseen. Black folks hate ya. ESPN said it bold, but Will got receipts. Not a single thing they showed. I ain't even said nothing wild this week. Meanwhile, execs playing puppet master, hide and seek. They stir the pot heavy, then disappear quick. ESPN snitch tactics, real cartoon flick. Will standing there lost like, who y'all trying to frame? ESPN need ratings, so they calling out my name. They treat drama like currency, chaos like cash. Let me be the villain, but forgot to check the stash. Now I'm dodging bullets, I ain't even fired. ESPN built that narrative, I just got hired. He innocent like a puppy, but they threw him to the streets. Uh-oh, I'm just over here flowing off these beats, let's keep going. So next time ESPN drop a bomb with no proof, remember that they did villains. They didn't tell the truth. They spin them narratives. That drama in rotation, Will Cain, innocent. ESPN, the instigation. Oh man, hydration situation. All this BS is their creation. And I'm supposed to be caught up in that context, but I'm like, what's next? Y'all over here BSing, talking about y'all guessing all this white-black relationship y'all stressing. Nobody give a fuck.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the purpose.
Time to hydrate. Hydration situation, so.